Texas versus TCU, a big game the other night. Got an upset alert early on in the show. TCU pulls up a big upset, 75-73. And if you recall the episode from American Game Day Saturday, I called it. TCU would win that game. I mean, not on American Day, Highwood Hoops. Recall that. If we could play that back, come on. Maybe I'm gonna play it back right now if I can. If not, I'm gonna continue talking. So if there's a little break, pause. There we go. Alright, Texas. They're number 9 against number 22 TCU. TCU hadn't had a big win in a while. They're at home. I think they got the momentum. I got TCU pulling off a big upset tonight. Okay, so I don't know if I was able to get my pre-recording Howard Hoops, but anyway, I called it. TCU would have won this game. Pull up a big upset at home. No way did that happen. Actually, yes way, because I called it. Alright, welcome to Bracket Bubble, a new show I like to call all about college basketball. Get you ready for, no, it's not like Howard Hoops. That's all about all of college. I mean, all of basketball. This one is specifically called basketball. Mainly about March Madness, which teams are going to get in, and getting you a good preview of what March Madness would look like. And we're heading into college championship week. Conference championship week, sorry. Not a great start to start this new show, but I'm going to try. I'm live on, welcome to Bracket Bubble, live on YouTube. The audio is pre-recorded, so here we go. Statement weekend. We got a big show planned for you. Let's jump into some more some big games we had earlier this week. Here's a big one. We had, I can't remember if it was Wednesday or Thursday. I think it was Wednesday. Auburn and Alabama. This game went to overtime, and Alabama did end up winning 85-90. It's a big win. I am so disappointed Auburn didn't win that game. In case you're wondering, Alabama is the most hated team right now. Not because they're Alabama and trying to become the Alabama basketball just like they are at basketball. No, it's mainly because they're dealing with some behind-the-scene issues, and some players off the court aren't behaving very well. One of them was involved with a murder. Yeah, I think it's Brandon Miller, and there's a couple other players involved with it, and other schemes and whatever. Anyway, they're cheating. He shouldn't be playing, and I don't like to talk much about it. Maybe I will if it gets too much, but I mean, come on. Alabama is basically cheating right now. Alright, the pick of the week. Oh, this is Super Bowl. I didn't teach it. Anyway, yeah, I don't have any for this week. I was actually going to show some videos for you, but yeah, it says new score bug. Yeah, obviously you can see that I didn't even have a chance to change the title or whatever, but I just found some really great, not really pictures, but some great videos to show you all. Yeah, my graphic package won't show videos, apparently. I gotta figure out how to do that so I can only show pictures. But, yeah, there were a bunch of fights this week in college basketball, and I'm gonna show all of them. In women's basketball, there's a really, got hit in the face with the ball, and then she turned around and chunked the ball back at the opposing player that did it and missed by a mile. I thought that was kind of funny, and then like 2 seconds later, they started a huge big fight. 8 players ejected. 7 of them came off the bench. One of them was the one that threw the ball. I don't even know if the one that had the ball thrown at got ejected. But anyway, and then I think in last night in college basketball, someone threw a huge punch. I was like, what? How? What? And those are just 2 examples. There were a lot of fights in college basketball this week. And why is everything becoming physical lately? Anyway, enough talk about that because apparently I can't show videos. So let's jump right into our conference regular season winners. So here are the teams that won their regular season. The ACC Pitt is actually leading the ACC right now. It actually is coming down to this weekend on who's going to be number 1 or who's going to win the regular season. So it's Pitt, Miami, and I'm trying to remember what the other team is. Pitt, Miami. Can't remember. Sorry. Give me just a second. Go to the ACC. Scrolling down. Virginia. So yeah, the 3-way tie for first right now. And I'm going to pull up the ACC schedule real quick. I'll be looking that up to see how the big games for Saturday and any big ACC. Oh, we got Pitt, Miami. So I think the winner of Pitt, Miami game, which I think is likely Miami, will probably take first. So I'm actually, if I want to change it, I'm going to actually, right now, you'll see it may update the slide, changing it to Miami. So, yeah, but if Pitt wins, then just say I have it correctly. But if Miami wins, boom. If Virginia ends up winning, which I don't even think they're playing that great of a team I saw. So, yeah, I think it comes to that's a big matchup this week. The Big 12. Kansas already won the Big 12. Yeah. The Big 12 has been so competitive. Yeah, even though Kansas won the Big 12 regular season, it's going to be tough for them to win the conference tournament. Even though they're going to be a 1 seed, it's going to be hard. The Big 12 tournament is going to probably be the conference tournament to watch this year. I am so excited for it. Every game is going to be exciting. In the Big East, Marquette won the regular season. The Big Ten, Purdue won the regular season. The Pac-12. Hold on. Now I gotta look at the Pac-12 standings now, because I don't think the Pac-12 is confirmed that UCLA won it yet. I gotta check real quick. Let me scroll and find it. There it is, the Pac-12. Oh yeah, UCLA won the regular season. Congratulations, UCLA. You won probably the worst Power 6 conference title. And then we go to the SEC. I'm already confirmed that Alabama won the SEC. So yeah, the ACC is really, well, I mean, is the Big East. I mean, I think I heard that Marquette won the Big East, but I want to double check that. The Big East. Yeah. So we're just waiting on the ACC this week. So all power, is called basketball. We got Power 16. All Power 16s except for ACC have a dead cent 1 seed for their tournament. We're just waiting on the Pitt Miami game this week. That's gonna be exciting, and I've really been on the Miami train lately, and I really think that Miami will win that game. All right, play my upset alert sound effect. Yep, Miami, not Miami. It's just on my mind. Number 21, Maryland versus Ohio State. Big Ten battle we recently had. I'll talk more about this on these same upset alerts tomorrow on American Game Day. But just gonna go briefly about that. Yes, Ohio State pulled off a big upset at home, 73. to 62. Another big game, big upset. Vanderbilt, Kentucky. Did Vanderbilt pull off a big upset? I don't know. I'm seeing this score at the same time you are. Oh, they did! And it was close too, 68 to 66. Well, there goes Kentucky's chance to finish. Kentucky's tried so long to battle back in the rankings and trying to become the basketball school they are supposed to be, but now they failed. Now they have just Saturday. They just have tomorrow to win a game to stay ranked before having into the conference championship week. Other big games, an upset. Xavier pulling off a big win over Providence, just one seat above in the Big East, 94 to 89. Sorry, excuse me. And then I must be really tired trying to get this recorded. And then in the big ACC battle, Notre Dame pulling off a big upset over Pitt, 88 to 81. Ooh, that's interesting. So, actually, if Pitt probably would have won that game, I think they would have clinched the ACC. Yeah. So, because they lost that game, now we're setting up for a big battle tomorrow in the ACC. Alright, it's bubble watch time. Alright, which teams are in, which teams are out? Teams are in right now are Mississippi State, Boise State, Wisconsin, and Arizona State. Is the reason why I do this show, is to talk about these 8 teams. I'll talk about the teams that are out next. But Mississippi State, Boise State, and Wisconsin have all been right on the line the past couple of weeks. Arizona State beat Arizona last Saturday. They are jumping in now, and again, they are in. They are still on the bubble. So if they lose this weekend and have a hard time winning in their conference tournament, these next 4 teams are likely in. Here are the next ones that are on the line. North Carolina is trying to fight for a spot after going to the Final Four last year and not making the tournament. Ooh, that's huge for North Carolina. I mean, something bad happened down there. And it's not just injuries. Oklahoma State fighting. They've been climbing up there. They've been they're trying to do something. And really had a disappointing loss Saturday. And I think earlier this week, the Big 12's tough. And if they win Saturday, I think they're in. Clemson, they were in last week. They're now out. They just got to finish this weekend. Maybe they're in, but again, we're right at the line. Even if you win this weekend, you got to play well in your tournament. Michigan is now in. I think they're having a great, successful. Hey, the thing is, finish strong, or start strong, finish stronger. That's really the way Michigan's doing it. Although Michigan didn't really start that strong, but they're ending their season really strong. They're climbing up there. They're slowly getting up there. I don't think they're going to make it, but, you know, anything can happen in college basketball. Let's check out the AP rankings and my rankings, and why is it not loading? Hold on. It may have loaded for you, but on my screen it hadn't even shown yet. I'm going to refresh it and see if it loads. Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to go every single one. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but on my screen I can't see it. But because I'm pre-recording this, so I'll probably have fixed it by the time this show goes live. But Houston is 1 on the AP. Alabama is 2. Kansas is 3, UCLA is 4, Purdue is 5, yes, Purdue is still 5, Mark U is 6, Baylor is 7, Arizona is 8, Texas is 9, and Gonzaga is 10. Wow. And let's check, that's pretty interesting. Let's check out my rankings, which I think it's gonna be is better. Houston is 1. AP finally agrees with me. UCLA, I got them at 2. I got Kansas at 3. UCLA and Kansas, I've been really back and forth on them. Obviously, Kansas is higher than UCLA on the AP poll. But other than that, I really been considering putting Kansas over UCLA. And it's just mainly because the Big 12 is just the best conference right now. But I'm just going to wait one more week to see if I should jump Kansas over UCLA. And Alabama, obviously, have them at 4 below them. And then I'm really pushing for Gonzaga to have a great week. And potentially I can have them jump Alabama if I want to. Arizona, I got them at 6. Marquette at 7. I got Miami at 8. And Purdue at 9. And St. Mary at 10. Wow. What a rankings. And I hope that I'm not going to go through every single one. But I hope that by the time this is live, I have fixed this graphic. And you can see the whole rankings on both sides and compare them. But, yeah, I'm going to move on because it's obviously not working in the time I'm recording this, which is a shame. Why is my graphics not working? Anyway, there's a big NBA game tonight. I like to always, when I do these live shows, whatever the big game of the day is, I like to talk about that one. Anyway, yeah, Grizzlies in the Nuggets tonight, 9 o'clock on ESPN. It's a really big game for the West. If I were to pick a team, I guess I would pick the Nuggets to win this game. That's about it. Alright. I know that's a short episode. I originally planned for it to be longer, but graphics apparently aren't working for me this morning. I gotta fix it. Anyway, thanks for watching Bracket Bubble. I'll see you next Friday, and I plan for doing with conference tournaments underway. We'll get about to start. We'll get a good look at I think also next Friday there will also be some Big 12 tournament going on, so I might actually go live and go over each of the games going on right now. I might even think about doing it throughout the whole week. I don't know. We'll find out. But anyway, thanks for watching Bracket Bubble. I'll see you next time, and don't forget to check out American Game Day tomorrow at 10 a.m.